Super Saiyan 4 Goku has arrived in Dragon Ball Dima. Yes, you heard that right. The final primal form from GT is here, and it has fans divided.
And the biggest question from this being, how exactly is this going to play a part within Dragon Ball Super, knowing that Daima is canon? First off, let's get something out of the way. Design-wise, this looks amazing. It really does take me back to the one good thing that actually came out of GT. But sadly, this form is bullshit. I'm gonna side with the haters here on this one. This form was just kinda given to be given. You're gonna sit here and tell me that this old Namekian dude knew exactly what to do with Goku and how to unlock his latent potential. Brother, from what I know, ever since you joined that group, this is the only time you've ever seen a Saiyan. You don't know how they work. And really, the fact that there's no explanation behind this transformation just doesn't make sense at all. On the next few episodes, they may be able to justify how he was able to get that form, but if they don't, it's going to be very hard to argue against those saying that it was just a bullshit transformation. Other than to just even the odds for a little bit against Goma. Which honestly in the long run didn't even do anything as he's still strong. Now like I stated at the beginning of the video, how exactly are they going to tie this into Super? Don't just give us a form like this that we haven't seen in 20 plus years and then put it off to the side like nothing ever happened. GT fans in general are shit in the bed right now. Honestly, every Dragon Ball fan is, because again, this is the only good thing that came out of GT. And the fact that it is canon to Dragon Ball Super raises one too many questions. The fact that Goma in his bigger state is already too powerful as it stands goes to show me that Super Saiyan 4 Goku is not the only thing we're going to see in these final few episodes. I can almost guarantee you this is going to happen. That or they're turned into adults, they turn into Super Saiyan 4, and then they fight Goma. Goma goes through another transformation. Yes, you guessed it. Buddy here is also going to become canon, but it's not going to look anything like this. Remember back at the beginning of Dragon Ball Dima when they mentioned fusion bug? Yeah, you can't just say that and then just leave it at that. So we're going to get a fusion between the two, but it's going to be different using the fusion bugs. Now, a part of me wants to say that's wrong, but after seeing Super Saiyan 4 Goku show up, it's basically leading in that direction. Okay, cool, whatever. But how exactly are you going to implement it into this? And how I think they're going to do that, which is pretty piss poor in my opinion, is add it into this new upcoming manga chapter that's releasing this month for Dragon Ball Super. Basically explain everything, but only to a certain extent. Kind of similar how they did it with Dragon Ball Super Broly. They just had 2 pages for it and went over it a little bit because we had already seen it on the big screen, so we already knew what happened. And then they kind of just left it at that. In doing so, that doesn't give any validity to what happened within Daima. I feel like it needs a lot more than just 2 pages to justify everything that happened, or something that can't happen within Super. Again, like I said, we're dropping some heavy things within Dragon Ball Daima. To just brush it off like it's nothing doesn't do anyone any good. That's saying they don't explain it within the next few episodes. And if they don't explain it at all, this is the only other option. But even then, you've had an entire, 3, 4, 5 arcs of Dragon Ball Super, but only now we're gonna say something on it? It's a bit questionable at best. A lot of people will call that terrible writing. Overall, it's good to see Super Saiyan 4 Goku back again. I just wish they would have gone about it a different way. In terms of an episode alone, I really vibe with it.